Is your Windows 11 running slow when you're working or gaming? Here's a free tool from Microsoft that can optimize Windows 11. It's called PC Manager. Yes, I know Microsoft always releases some crap, and there are more powerful options out there like Fly-by-11 or Chris Titus's tool. So in this video, we're breaking down what PC Manager actually optimizes, how much difference it really makes, and who it's really for. And by the end, you'll know whether this tool is the right fit for you. If you don't have this tool on your computer, you can search for PC Manager in Microsoft Store. Then click here to download and install it. After the installation, open the app and you'll see a small window like this. On the left side, there are different function sections like protection and storage. Now let's go back to homepage. You can see the big boost button right here at the top. And just above it, it shows how much memory is being used and how much space those temporary files are taking up. A lot of the time, there are background processes running that are doing nothing but taking up memory. And some programs keep generating temporary files, making the system heavier and slower over time. After clicking boost, it shuts down some processes and clears out temporary files, all in just a few seconds. The good part of this is you get a basic cleanup without messing with any system settings. For many users who are not geeks, that's way easier than digging through Windows tools manually. On top of that, there's also a set smart boost option. Take a look at this. PC Manager can automatically boost your PC under certain conditions. You can turn this on if you want. Below that, there are some general settings you can tweak however you like. Apart from these basic items, some junk data is hard to track down. That's what deep cleanup is really for. Click it, and it starts scanning your system and marking files that are safe to delete. Then you get a clear breakdown of how much space each type of data is taking up, and that helps you decide what to delete. You can also expand these options and go through them one by one and decide whether to check them. Take these apps, for example, expand them, and you'll see it's packed with some cache and log files, nothing important, so we can get them selected. Once you've made your selections, just hit proceed. It'll clean up those junk files and free up space for you. Super time saving, and like I said, it won't affect the apps. There's also a health check feature, because we don't always know what's slowing our PC down. This tool gathers all those problems in one place. Click it to run the scan, and you'll get a summary with 6 different categories. Just click any one to dive into the details. Some of them are about freeing up space, similar to what we just did. Others are Windows suggestions, like restoring default settings or turning off unnecessary startup items. You don't have to follow everything. Just pick what makes sense for you based on the details. The whole point is to make smart fixes with minimal effort. Windows 11 often has background apps that quietly eat up memory or start automatically. They slow your PC down. By managing them, you can free up RAM and make your system start and run faster. To do that, we can go to Process and Startup. They work just like the Task Manager. In Process, you see all the current processes and how much memory each one's using. Some of these might be unimportant apps, so you can just click End to kill them off. In Startup, you get a list of all programs that launch with the system. Under each one, there's a suggestion to turn it on or off. By doing so, your Windows 11 will run lighter and smoother. Next up is Protection. This is mostly just an entry point for Windows security and a few minor features. It doesn't do much for deep loading Windows, so let's skip straight to Storage. Now, if you want to free up even more space, Storage helps you clean up unnecessary data from multiple angles. Here in Downloaded Files, you can see stuff that's often piling up in your Downloads folder. Things like installers, caches, or temporary downloads you don't really need anymore. So here, you get a breakdown of how much space your downloads folder is taking up right now. I've got 7.3 gigabytes of files scanned. You can quickly filter by file type or source, then decide what to delete based on file size and what it's for. This helps us quickly remove files we don't need from that folder without touching anything important. The next one is large files. Some files are just massive, and if you leave them sitting around, they hurt your disk efficiency over time. You can pick which drive to scan or do them all at once. It'll track down the huge ones, and similarly, filter by size right here. Then, check what you don't need and delete them. This frees up tons of disk space in a flash. When you get to duplicate files, you gotta be a bit careful. Sometimes photos, videos, or project files get saved with the same name due to certain requirements, so make sure you don't delete anything important. But hey, if you accidentally delete something important, no worries. You can try recovering it with Ease's Data Recovery Wizard. It offers 2 gigabytes of free recovery and supports over 1,000 file types. So, with these features, we can free up more disk space. And of course, deleting files only gets you so far. If you need more space, Ease's Partition Master allows you to take space from another drive and give it to your C drive or any other drives, or just upgrade your disk. So much for that. Windows 11 often has apps you'll never touch, so this tool offers deep uninstall. Just pick the unwanted app and hit the trash icon. It'll uninstall and wipe leftover files, way faster than digging through settings or control panel. And finally, there's the Toolbox. It's got built-in features and shortcuts that most people use all the time. You can explore it yourself. As you can see, PC Manager is a super simple and safe Windows 11 debloat tool. It's perfect for non-techie users or anyone who wants all the essential features in one spot. Hope this video helped you better understand the tool. See you next time.